Hey YouTube, this is Gordon with Foxfire Unlimited, and this is my Black Friday pickups video. And I gotta warn you, you might find out something that I play that you may like, you may not like, but you know what, it's a decent distraction. So you'll find that out towards the end, but here we go. So first things first, I actually got this game. Picked it up finally, a physical copy of it. I have a flash cart. It's Professor Layton and the Curious Village, and it's a very good series if you haven't played it. There is now 5 of the 6 games that are planned out, and Nintendo and Capcom and Level 5 for some reason have canceled the Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright crossover. They're not bringing it to America. Supposedly it's coming out later this month in Japan, but they're not bringing it out over here anymore. Why, I don't know. But, so yeah. Played through that, beat it. It's okay, it's very predictable, but some good puzzles there. So, moving right along. I got that for $8 at a store called Cash and Culture in Greensburg. Moving right along, The Hidden. We got this for pretty cheap online. I think it was only about $5. And $5 for a 3DS game, even though it's kind of like a gimmick altered reality game, it's not bad. It's not as good as Spirit Camera because that one has a little bit more story substance to it. This one is basically just, hey, walk around with the DS in front of your face and try not to have people laugh at you. But, you know, it still works. It's fun. So, that's the stuff that I got before Black Friday. So, we'll show you the stuff that you might judge me for, but you know what, I don't care. It's kind of fun, because one of my favorite games in the arcade whenever I was younger was actually Gauntlet. Dark Legacy especially. I had my account on the machine at the Tilt in Westmoreland Mall. I actually had, I think, 8 level 99 big heads, and I love that style of game. The only reason why I still own an original Xbox is so that I can play that game, and it's still hooked up in my living room right now, and Gauntlet is inside. I was playing it last week, so there's that. But more specifically, I did pick this up. The box is empty because it's hooked up in my living room right now, but I picked up my Giants. Walmart had it on special for $38.88, I think it was, something like that. Normally it's $75, so I couldn't pass that up. That's Skylanders Giants. And the nifty thing about the Walmart version was that it actually came with a phosphorescent, no, not phosphorescent, it was sort of like a see-through portal of power. It says that it's glow-in-the-dark, it's actually not. It's just the plastic is more see-through, and you can actually, whenever it lights up, you can see the whole way around it, and it's kind of cool. And it also came with a glow-in-the-dark Series 2 Cinder. And when I say glow-in-the-dark, this thing really shines. So that was kind of cool as well. So a little bit of a nifty thing there. So that's that. And then something else that I did get at Walmart as well. I picked up the glow-in-the-dark Sonic Boom version 2, just because all the legendaries and special versions of the Skylanders that I get, I'm not actually planning on opening. I'm keeping those in the box. The rest of them I am opening and whatnot, but I do have a red Drill Sergeant, the all-red one that looks like a gummy bear type of thing, too, but I'm not opening that. And supposedly a friend has a flocked Stump Smash that he's going to sell me for dirt cheap. But, so anyway, those are the specials that I got of that. I do have all of the legendaries from the original game, and then we did go to Toys R Us this time around on Black Friday, and I managed to get all 3 of the legendaries this time. So we have the legendary Stealth Elf, which if you actually play the game, you know that this character is broken as hell. She breaks the game wide open. It's just crazy how powerful she is. Hands down, the most powerful melee character in the entire game. So there's that. Then we have the legendary Bouncer. It's actually a light core one. His whole chest lights up and his eyes light up and that kind of thing. I think all the Giants are light core because, what's his name? Tree Rex that came with the Giants, he lights up as well. So, but yeah, the legendary of that one. And then there's this one, which I didn't even know they were doing. It's Igniter, Legendary Slam Bam, and Legendary Jetvac. So 2 of the originals, legendary, and then there's a legendary of the new version that came with. That was the 3rd character in the starter pack. So there's that. And these were unfortunately normal price, but they did have a deal. If you buy this and this, then you get $5 off. So got my legendaries on that one. So there's that. Legendaries, for everyone's information, which, by the way, you can just set these on the portal in the package and you can play with them as well. So it's not like I'm just buying them to sit on my shelf. I'm just not going to get the code to enter it online. But legendaries, for your information, are actually, they have slightly better stats than the normal versions, but other than that, they're completely the same. They do appear as the weird color in there, too. The story version of what those are is Skylanders fight and compete in the Coliseum, and these are the statues that of the champions from the Coliseum, and through magic or whatever they're brought to life. I don't really care. The game is fun. You walk around, you shoot crap, and it's just, it's a good time. Moving right along, I did pick this up. This is the Wonder Book. If you guys watched E3, then you would know what this is. This is this, actually. So it works with the PlayStation Move. This is the Harry Potter, no, it's the Wonder Book Miranda Goshawk Book of Spells by J.K. Rowling. And it basically, you can see the back there, provided there's not much glare. Basically what you do is, you have the Move controller, and you set this down in front of you, and it's basically one big altered reality card. If you've ever played with the 3DS, you know how that works. And it tells a story, and you look at the TV with the Wiimote, and it actually turns it into a wand. I didn't really get it because, it's a very young kids game, but I got it because I got it for $20, and it's a nice piece of tech. It's something that I wanted to actually just screw around with, just to see where Sony was going, like what they were talking about. And it is kind of a neat piece of tech. It's still got its problems, but it's not bad. You can see the front of the book there, and then on the inside, the pages just look like those, the things that you scan with your phone or whatever. Each page is different, but on the actual TV, each page looks like it's, like a pop-up book, and it's animated and all that kind of stuff. So that's the Wonder Book. So that's that. Then we move on to my stack of stuff. So, movies that I got, I'm going to try and remember the appropriate price just so you guys know. I don't know if you got the same ones or if you're just interested, hey, how much did you pay for that? So, first things first, the Hunger Games. The first 2 books were very good. I did read them at someone's request. The first 2 books were good. The first movie, not bad. It's fairly faithful to the book. The 3rd book, I'm not going to ruin anything, but it doesn't seem like she wrote it. Either that or she just pumped it out and she didn't really care about the book. It wasn't the same writing style. It didn't seem like it was her writing it. But anyway, got this at Walmart. I think they had it for $8. So Blu-ray, and it's actually at the Blu-ray and digital copy, so, there's that. Got this at Best Buy for $4. I have not seen it yet, but it's the unrated edition Hall Pass, and I was told it's pretty good, so I'll probably be watching that in the next couple of days. A movie that I saw twice, and it's not bad. I don't understand why people flip out about it, but it's not bad. But also, I think it was like $3 or $4 at Walmart. $4 at Walmart, and so added that to my collection as well. Probably watch that again. This one was the most expensive DVD that I got on Black Friday, and I didn't see it. I was told that it was a decent movie, so long as you don't go into it with preconceived notions that it should be the other movies, which aforementioned I absolutely love. But that's Prometheus, so I will be watching this. Actually, I'm going to try and watch it tonight. I'm going to try and record some more Zelda tonight, and then I'm probably going to watch this. And I will admit this too, since I already admitted Skylanders. I I'm a little bitch when it comes to watching movies. I get scared really easily, especially in video games as well. Like, my first time through Fatal Frame, I was playing it, and then I'm like, okay, I have to go to bed now, and slept with the light on and all that kind of crap. But, yeah, big bad martial artist. Scared of couple of movies. And it's not that it's like the creepiness or anything like that. It's the jump scares. It's just I'm a sucker for those. Like, and if you ever see me in a movie theater, what was that one movie? 30 Days of Darkness or whatever, 30 Days of Night, something like that. It was the vampire movie that took place in Alaska. I was like the typical black lady in the movie theater. Bitch, don't go in there. He gonna kill you. You know, that was me in the movie theater. So, you know, all in good fun. And my friend Ron will know that that was the same movie that I opened a can of soda in the middle of a really tense moment, and the whole theater busted out laughing. So that's that. A can of soda with the... yeah. Anyway, moving on. Sherlock Holmes. I loved the first one. Just ever since Robert Downey Jr. started playing himself in movies, he's just been great. Everything he does is gold. You know, so... What do you mean, you people? Anyway, so yeah, Sherlock Holmes 2. I really want to see this. So, and I got it for $8 at Walmart, and then we went to Best Buy and we found it for $4. So we went back to Walmart and we had them price match it and get our money back. And there was actually a couple of things that we found with that as well. This one, Despicable Me. I do not remember what I paid for this one, but it wasn't much, and it's just a good movie. So, yeah, there's a preview out for the new one. Just do a YouTube search for Banana, and you'll be laughing hysterically. And if you don't, then I'm sorry. So, moving on. This is a game that I actually bought last year, honestly, and I didn't really like it. There was a lot of glitches and stuff in it that I just didn't really agree with, and it was very difficult for me to play. But this year I got, for cheaper than I paid last year, the Game of the Year edition of Dead Island. So I actually have a couple of friends that want me to play through them co-op with this, and so the Game of the Year edition includes 3 DLC packs. So there's that. And supposedly they patched, from what I was told, don't quote me on this, but supposedly they patched in the fixes for most of the problems that I was having with it. So there's that. Now let's just hope that, you know, the weapons don't break after 2 hits. Freaking Silent Hill type of thing. Anyway, moving right along. One of my favorite series, Doom 3 BFG Edition. I had Walmart price match this from GameStop. It was $20 at GameStop, and what we do on Black Friday is actually a lot of time. This Black Friday sucked. More on that later. Anyway, the deals were just kind of bad. But anyway, so what we do is we find out what's on sale at, say, GameStop or Best Buy that is not on sale at Walmart, and then we go to Walmart, you know, like, you know, early, like an hour or two early, and we pick everything out that is on sale other places that's not on sale at Walmart, and we just take our time, and then we just have them price match everything, and then we get it for the sale price, and we don't have to fight the crowds at other places. Now, whatever we do want at Walmart that is on sale at Walmart, you know, since we're not fighting for the other things, we don't have to be at other stores or anything like that. We just prioritize what we're going to get by what is on sale at Walmart but is not on sale at other stores that do price match. Now this year it kind of sucked because Best Buy didn't price match at all, Toys R Us didn't price match at all, no one else was price matching. Like even GameStop wasn't price matching. It was complete crap. Like signs at the register saying, we do not price match on this day and this day. Just, you know. Anyway, but getting back to it, Doom 3 BFG Edition, and I have already been playing this quite a bit, and actually last night I was playing through Doom 3. I've already played through it on the PC, and even though I know what's coming, like I said, I'm a little bitch, so I was playing through it and I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed. So, and then lastly, we have this one. Now, I'm not going to say exactly what happened with this, but I got I got this game for absolutely dirt frickin' cheap because they messed up on the price matching. We asked them to price match someone else's sale, and we got it for a lot less than what it should have been. Normally, any other day, I would go back and say, hey, there's this, that, and the other thing, and if someone gives me incorrect change, I let them know about it, but I wasn't going back in there on Black Friday, so here it is. Dead or Alive 5. I did not want to pay full price for this game at all, ever, because there's a bunch of normal costumes that are supposed to be on every Dead or Alive, like the original costumes, that kind of thing, and they're not. Supposedly they're on the disc, but you got to pay $5 to unlock the packs. So that's my thoughts on that. And since it was already on the disc, not cool. Not cool, Tecmo. And anyway, but the game itself is great. They did a couple of things with they renamed the counter system. It's now the hold system. And they did a couple of things. They gave almost every character say, like, when you go to parry and your character goes like this, and say if you mistime it and you actually miss, certain ones that you do, there's actually recoveries from that. So if you miss, even if you're being comboed and you get this down, you can throw a punch or something to interrupt them. I mean, you can't combo off of that one punch, but it'll stop their combo. Sort of like a combo breaker from Killer Instinct. So that kind of changes the game. And in my opinion, sort of a good way, because there's some characters that just combo you and they don't stop. If they hit you, it's like Soul Calibur. If they hit you once, then the match is over. Or Marvel vs. Capcom 3. No, we're not bringing that up. Such a disappointment. But anyway, and then there's actually some characters from Virtual Fighter in here. Akira and Sarah Bryant, and I didn't actually unlock all the characters yet, but there's that. And the weird thing is, my favorite characters in it, number one is definitely Hitomi, just because, she does a Korean style, I do a Korean style, so there's that. But they changed the way her face looks. She now looks sort of like a simian monkey. Like, her ears are sticking out like this, and her face is more, it's just, she doesn't look right. And Ayane looks Native American. It's just, they changed the way the characters look, and it's kind of weird seeing them that way. But the game itself is great. It's so fluid and all that kind of stuff. And there's a new character, actually. His name is Rig. He is freaking amazing from what I can tell. He's like, if you've ever played Tekken Tag, he's sort of like Eddie Gordo, where a good player, once they get him going, you can't make him stop, and that's basically Rig. He's just got so many options as he's on the go that once you get him going, an experienced player is going to be really hard to beat. You're going to have to stop him right at the start and be up in his face at the very beginning of the fight. So I'm going to be playing as him quite a bit. The story mode in it is a little different. They did things a little differently. There's actually one big, huge timeline, and there's characters vertically here. Now, I don't know if there's going to be characters intersecting horizontally, because there's not the way they slat the characters in the timeline. Their little pictures. There's not going to be enough to go through the whole entire screen. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be entering them in this way as well. But it's interesting because the story mode forces you to play as everyone, and the story mode is how you unlock a ton of the different titles and outfits and characters. Like, I unlocked Akira and Sarah Bryant from Virtual Fighter already, and that was from the story mode. So, but I can tell from just the way the timeline is right now. I'm only on battle, I think, 48 or something like that. I have to do an 11-hit combo on Hayate with Hitomi. Now, I'm pretty good with Hitomi, but an 11-hit combo is, So, that involves all kinds of launchers, and like I said, they changed the system a little bit, and I skipped Dead or Alive 4 altogether, so I'm sort of coming into this as more or less an amateur again. So, there's that. But yeah, there's little bonus missions in each of the story stages, and that's kind of fun. It adds that extra replay value, like it not so much replay value. It adds that little extra instead of going through the story mode and you know the moves, you know how to win. This adds something where like, okay, well you might have to get hit and knocked down on the ground and do 3 rising kicks in order to do that. So it forces you to take some damage in order to get those bonus missions and stuff. So it's kind of nifty, but it's like the 11 hit combo is a difficulty 4, and there's still difficulty 5 on top of that. So I'm kind of worried that it's going to ask me to do some, 37 hit combo with, Gen or something like that. It's Gen Fu, sorry, not Street Fighter. But so it's just it's worth it, but don't pay $60 for it. Pay I'd say it's probably worth about $20-$25. That's if you're gonna pay for the DLC, which I'm not going to. It's just games with DLC, they just bother me. So anyway, that's my Black Friday pickups, and if you have any questions about any of the games specifically, feel free to let me know, and I will answer them as fast as I can. So, any other questions about any Skylanders, questions about the Wonder Book? I've already used a little bit. It's not bad. It's interesting. Could be better, but for right now, it's interesting. Yeah. Any other questions? Feel free to ask, rate, comment, subscribe, and any suggestions. I've actually been waiting to hear back from, hopefully, I wrote Gaijin Works, and I asked Victor Ireland for his official permission to do a Lunar Let's Play. So that's why there's the delay on that one. So it's out of the bag. I have some of it recorded. I just don't want to post it because I would very much like to get his blessing. Make things official. So there's that. Have a good night, guys. See you later.